Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and let me see here a second. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Got another package today from Nellie Football, and this is like, I almost need a scissors. These are the 4 additional teams that I ordered. You got Georgia, you have Tennessee, you have Auburn, and you have Kentucky. And then you've got the offense and defensive charts to go along with the teams. So I haven't really sat down to play the game yet, but I did do some laminating of some items for the Nellie, and I think I showed you that yesterday. So if you wanted to see that, go back and watch my last episode. And this, my friends, is episode 40. Yeah, that's right, 40. So that's really, really interesting. That's neat. And you see there, that is my email address. Brian Gorman, go ahead and use that. And I will send you my email address. I don't like to give that out to everybody, but I don't mind giving it to someone if they want to send me something or write me an email, or a snail mail or something like that. No problem with that. And Brian, this next part is for you. As you see here, I have a small mini, red, white, and blue racing set here. Basically, this is just your top group, but I wanted to show you what I meant by flip. You didn't really understand it, but I realized there'd be more in a NASCAR race or a race. But what that basically means is the top guy goes to the back. The guy that's in the back becomes the leader, and then everybody kind of rotates. The guy in 6 becomes second. The second guy becomes 6. The third guy becomes 4th. 4th guy becomes 2nd, and so on and so on until all the spots are, till you go back to 4th. But the thing is if, say, Joey Gass and Kyle Larson, say these 2 guys go to the back of the pack while they're pitting, then what would happen is, on this particular thing, is Clint Boyer would become your leader. Martin Truex would become your man in the back. Sterling Marlin would go to 2nd. Tyler Reddick would go to 6th. Ryan Newman would go to 2nd. But because these guys are in the back, you would normally put them in 3rd and 4th spot there in the 4th and 5th spot. but because they had a crash or pitted and had to go back of the race, what would happen is Tyler Reddick now becomes your fourth place. Martin Truex would become 5. Then Joe Gase would become 6th, and Kyle Larson would become 7th. But that's kind of a little overview of what I mean by flipping the by flipping the pretty much the group or the race or whatever. Your people in the back move to the front, and your people in the front move to the back. The only exception would be that if, like I showed you, if you have people that wreck, what happens is they go to the back, they stay in the back, and everybody that came before moves forward 2, 3, 4 positions, depending on how many players, racers, wrecked in a particular segment there. And the thing is as we've seen, if 5 or 6 people do that, that's a big jump. Not only from the guy going from first to last, but then he moves up kind of 6 because people have wrecked and crashed and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's all I have for you tonight. I have additional teams that I got for my Nellie set, and I need to sit down and read the directions in that. And I'm trying to figure out who I want to play each other, so to speak. And let's see here. We got Kentucky. We got Auburn. We got Tennessee, and we got Georgia. And the thing about it is, of all the teams that I've got, and I'm surprised by this, but UCLA is the worst team, and they're at 4-8. So yeah, when I was growing up, UCLA was a really, really good team. And it surprises me that UK has an 8-5 record. That's really good for them, anyway. So, well, guys, you take care, and Brian, I hope that helps you understand a little bit better as far as what I mean by flip. If you're still kind of unsure, I'll do a full demonstration when I actually do a race again, so that you can see and understand what I'm trying to say. Also, what I told you, the idea of like what Rob does, the top group is 1, the middle group is 2, the bottom group would be 3, and then I'd have the flip where the back goes to the front and the front goes to the back, with the exceptions of those that get wrecked or injured or whatever. The fourth would be the fifth would be a second chance for like top, middle, or bottom group. Oh, well, you could do that, but what I said was the idea of problem, and the question would come up: well, what happens if there is a problem already? Well, that just means that there's 2 problems, and you have to resolve both problems in order to continue, which just means that there could be greater chance of people exiting the race because they crashed their cars and they're not able to fix their cars. And then the six, of course, is pedal to the metal. So I hope that helps out some, Brian. And like I said, this is my 40th episode. I'm kind of excited about that. Um, sorry about this. So you guys take care, and I hope all your games are good games. Roll for the ones and the 66s. And if you're playing TKO box, the Glory Days boxings, I hope you get TKOs and unanimous decisions and split decisions. Yesterday, Roger was on my last episode, and he's getting ready to do some sports demo. He's going to demonstrate do some sports sim stuff. So look for him. I don't know exactly when he's going to come on, but look for him. And I told him, that if he needed any help, I'd be there. I'd do what I could to help him out. And I forgot what his last name is. I can only remember his first name. So guys, that's all for me tonight. You take care, and I will see you Friday. And I've got I'm supposed to have a nice surprise Friday for you, because not only am I going to be doing my Friday night fights, and I say fights because I think I'm going to do 2 fights rather than just one. I might have game 1 of my Strat series. So yeah, I might have game 1 of my Strat series. My Strat game is supposed to arrive Friday, so it's a possibility that I might have my Strat game ready for use. So I'm looking forward to it, and I just so you know, I talked to Chris White today about envelopes. Customized envelopes. So it's going to be one of those I'm going to have to take all my sets together, and because I would like to get these Strat cards out of rubber bands and into sleeves, and because this is not a good way to keep your cards. But I love you. God loves you. And take care, everybody. Good night.